of fans, we got our first look at a potential rendering of a National Women's Soccer League stadium that could be coming to Cleveland. Steve, you can take this full whenever you want. Jay, I know you guys talked about this on Channel 3, but thoughts on Cleveland potentially getting a National Women's Soccer League team and how this rendering fits into the big picture of the Cleveland sports scene?
I think it's I'm very interested because these are the two entities that are most growing in American sports.
Yeah.
Soccer and women's sports. And we know what Cleveland will support a winner. I mean, it's a beautiful stadium that's got the city skyline.
Where's that at? Where are you going to be at?
I'm not sure where their location is.
They never said. They just dropped the video.
They look like the West Side. It definitely look like the West Side.
This isn't imminent. This is just what they hope comes.
This is just a rendering of potential ideas and hope.
It's to get people excited.
Who do they own the team? Who owns the team?
No, I think all this started from the league saying that Cleveland would get great consideration for a franchise. So I don't know where they are in terms of the money, because that's the biggest piece. Mm-hmm. They've got to get the money people in town excited about this. Now, here's an interesting twist. We know the Haslams own MLS Columbus Crew.
I don't understand why they don't.
Dee Haslam is a huge advocate for women, all things women.
She is.
So I would think that they would say, hey, we want to own this franchise, and maybe we'll just build a stadium right next to our facility in Brook Park and have a little, I don't know. I don't know where they are on those discussions. It might be a conflict of interest for her because they own the Columbus Crew. Is the MLS looking at this as a competitive league, a league that's in competition with them for dollars? Maybe.
Dang, man.
I know the NBA and WNBA are partners,
right?
But I don't think that's the case with this. So I'm not sure. But I would get behind this.
I would too, and I see where you going. That would be dope to have both of those in the same little area.
Vicinity, like how it must be great to be filthy rich.
They own the Milwaukee Bucks, a big part of the Milwaukee Bucks. They own the Columbus Crew. They own the Cleveland Browns. Why not add a women's soccer team to the portfolio? Why not?
There you go, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dee has already been out on the forefront trying to get that situation.
I haven't heard that they are or they aren't.
Right.
I don't know.
But I don't think it would surprise either one of us.
But I think it makes a perfect match. And look, they've done wonderful things with the Crew. They won the MLS Cup.
You think they got separate bank accounts?
I doubt it. Not at this point.
You think I'm trying to figure out how.
And there probably wasn't a prenup.
They're
sharing. She might say, Jimmy, you've got the Bucks, and you've got the Browns, and you've got the Crew.
They ain't even.
I want the Cleveland female soccer team.
That's crazy.
Let's come up with a nickname. What would we call them?
This is a dangerous conversation.
Yeah, we got to table that for.
I'll do super chats. If you guys want to try to think, I'll do some
there
super
could
chats.
be some good names that might not.
It could be some good names.
Yeah.
It could be some bad names.
Yeah.
They're like, I cannot believe they just know.
So we'll think about that off the air.
I will reserve comment.
Or you know what? We'll open it to the chat. They always come up with good names.
I'll read some super chats. I'll go back into the chat and see if there's anything out.